Are you ready, Bruce?
Race day at Jerez. What better way to start the season? 127,000 people crammed into this race circuit. It may be early April, but this feels like high summer. Valentino Rossi takes his pole position ahead of Sette Gibernau and Marco Melandri. Melandri, his first race on a Honda. The light's about to go out, and it's go for 2005 as they charge down to the first corner. And it's going to be Sette Gibernau, the victor here, from 12 months ago, who heads, but it's Rossi that's through.
And Hayden started really well from the second row. There's Honda number 69, third place. Gibernau leads.
Gibernau leads. We lead over the line ahead of Nicky Hayden second, Rossi who's third, and Marco Melandri who is in fourth position. And already the crowd can feel a home victory. Look at that Kawasaki doing well.
That Shinya Nakano, Bridgestone shod Kawasaki, fifth place. Bit of a gap, but he's in touch.
He started from fifth position on the grid. What a way for him to start the season. Over the top of the hill, we charge down the back section. We're building speed with Sette Gibernau, the leading position, but we're looking back at a change of second. That looks like Valentino going through and barging past his former teammates.
That's it, Hayden pushed back to third place. Nicky doesn't often need a good start to the season. He didn't get one last year. It really ruined his season at the start.
So then Gibernau's away with this one for the time being, but you never can count out Valentino Rossi in that second position. There's the fourth position man, Melandri.
I have to keep reminding ourselves that's his first ride on a Honda we're talking about here. He's really looking good.
Now then, Valentino Rossi's made up the gap to Sette Gibernau, thinks about putting a manoeuvre past the Spaniards there, but thinking the better of it. Honda leads from Yamaha. Here, though, is the Kawasaki train being led by Shinya Nakano. There's Troy Bayliss, first race on a Honda.
His teammate Alex Barros has come through that group and got to the front of it. He's the number 4 yellow bike.
He's in fifth position, back with the leaders. 15 leads 46. Just like the last 2 years it is that we've got here.
All systems normal.
Absolutely. Sette Gibernau won this Grand Prix in the wet 12 months ago, but now it's dry. And we've crashed! That's Hayden. Hayden crashing at the final corner from third position, a podium falling through his hands like sand, and that is going nowhere. What a shame.
That is exactly what he didn't need. Shades of last year when he started the season really slowly. It's his third year on a factory Honda train. He's got to do something.
Lap record from Valentino Rossi, 2.2 seconds quicker than the last dry race that we had here 2 years ago. Don't forget Marco Melandri. He's in a bit of a lonely third position. He's miles away from the leaders and he's miles ahead of the rest.
But he's on a rostrum position. Not bad for your first ride on Big H.
3 laps to go. We're on board with Valentino Rossi. This is the duel between himself and Sette, but Rossi goes wide.
Is that the break that Sette needed? No, it's not. Rossi's clawed right back up to him, coming up to the end of the lap. Through he goes. That flapping left foot, that's a really good stress indicator, that is.
So then, Valentino Rossi leads. Sette Gibernau has got to use the Honda power to fight back, but the Honda power can't get past the Yamaha as they come over the top of the hill, building speed down the back section. Rossi's got his head down now, hasn't he, with the number 46 Yamaha. He's late on the brakes, but no, Gibernau is with him.
This is exactly what we wanted to see. The strong men of the past 2 years fighting it out, going into the last lap.
Valentino Rossi's just got 0.3.4 of a second. Look at those bike lengths. Can Sette Gibernau pull the lap of his life from underneath those leathers?
Oh, he's going to need it, Toby, if he's going to win in front of his home crowd. Or will Rossi set the pattern for the whole season?
There's Marco Melandri starting his last lap. He's in a safe as sound third position. He's already lapped Chouse. Down the back section we go. Valentino Rossi, a dozen bike lengths ahead of Sette Gibernau, but he's gone wide and he's gone deep. And Gibernau tries to fight back. He's got him, but he's not. He's going to go through, and the Honda leads.
And Sette showed him the edge of the track there, didn't he? Look at that. There it is, Rossi.
So then they're charging back towards the pits. Rossi's wheeling. He's going to go through on the quick right-hander. He loses the front. Gibernau's going to go through.
How did he make that overtake? He made the overtake, then nearly crashed. Here we come, last corner.
Into the final corner. Sette Gibernau leads the Grand Prix, but Rossi's going through, and they touch. And they touch. And Gibernau's in the gravel. Gibernau's in the gravel, but Valentino Rossi has managed to keep on the tarmac. Here's the replay. Bang!
Ooh.
And into the shoulder goes Valentino Rossi's handlebar, but Rossi is going to win the first race of 2005.
Here's another angle. There was a big gap there that Rossi went for.
He only just stayed on the tarmac. Rossi wins the race ahead of Sete Gibernau. Rossi got the advantage. Gibernau does get second position. Oh dear, he's not too happy about it.
Neither are the crowd. We're listening to a new noise at Motor Grand Prix. Boos for Valentino Rossi.
Well, we are in Spain, Julian, and Valentino Rossi is having an interesting reception after that one.
I don't think it's even a mixed reception. I think it's unanimous. They don't like him. I know what the chant is. I'm not going to translate it, but it's normally reserved for offending football referees.
Right, here we go. Here's the standoff. Look at this. Sete in park firme.
Seconds out.
Ooh, just coming past Valentino Rossi. Silence down there, and a few words between team members as well.
It's their helmet carriers who are getting gobby, isn't it?
Now we're going up to the podium. Sete Gibernau in trouble with his left shoulder, and Valentino Rossi thinks something else.
Not sympathetic.
On the podium, though, Valentino Rossi wins the first race of 2005, and the psychological advantage going to the Italian in Spain.
Oh, it took a while, but there was a handshake.
Rossi victorious ahead of Gibernau and Melandri.
We touched 2 or 3 times, and at the end I overtake him at the last corner. For sure was an hard overtake, and for sure Sete is angry. But you know, this is the races.
Valentino did a very good race, and at the end he won. So nothing we can say.
The championship, same result.